Okay, everyone, welcome back. So you have a geometry problem from Vietnam 2014. This problem says I have... Okay, let's set everything up. Okay, so ABC is a triangle. Garden variety. Euclidean geo. H is the orthocenter. And E and F are... Okay, so E is a random point. Are the points not symmetric? Okay, that's fine. So E is a random point. F is the reflection of E across perpendicular bisector of A. D is the midpoint of HE. And the line passing through... I had the same thought already. Line passing through O parallel to AF cuts AB at G. So G is the intersection of line AF. Sorry, line through O parallel to line AF, line A, B. So it's parallel. So I think I see a way, an even worse way to do the problem, but I don't know if I want to. Yeah, I think you can do it that way. Can we not do non-synthetic? Does moving points count as synthetic? Actually, okay. The angle condition is not that good. The thing you want to prove is not that good for moving point. I was thinking that E and E, F, G, D are all perfect, like they move tethered, but GDC being a right angle is kind of annoying. Yeah, the other thing is that Andrew He is totally right, and in a contest you should definitely just use complex numbers. Like there's no reason to not use complex on a problem that looks like this. Okay, well let's be reasonable, people. Let's roll a 9-point cycle. Looks overkill. It's so clean though, because EFD are all like EFD are monomials, and G is like G. You have to solve a system, but once you solve it, you want to show that DGC is 90. What is that angle anyways? You get EF in terms of BC. You know, you should let E be a variable and let F be B times C over E. I think. Heisenberg circle GDC and show it's a right angle. That was not meant to be a shout out. Okay, I'll refund you. You're welcome. Yeah, what do I do with that right angle though? That right angle looks so random. Oh wait, is that an angle bisector? Wait, is that actually an angle bisector? Oh no, let's try. I should just pause all redemptions. Okay. Okay, so moving points aside, what is the... How does it turn out when it's the special cases? This case, this case... Is that even a right angle? Oh, yeah, no, the right angle is idiot. See, I just don't see how you're going to access that angle. Hint on 2013 N4. V5, mostly. But there's some other stuff you have to do, but it's mostly V5. All these special cases look so nice. Can I really not use moving points? Because there's literally 6 different special cases that I can take right now. I mean, unless triangles isosceles. Actually, if a triangle's isosceles, things might not be so pretty. By moving points, the condition is degree 2. I disagree. So if you want to... Okay. Just for instructional reasons. And first of all, this is why I don't recommend moving points. Because if you screw this up, you never can tell. But G is degree 1, but D is degree 2, right? Because of conic doubling. Like, whenever you talk about the degree of an untethered moving point, the degree looks twice as big on a conic. So C is fixed, but G moves with degree 1 on line AB, and D moves with degree 2 on the 9-point circle. So I do not think the angle condition is degree 2. I think it's higher than that. I don't even know if it's degree 4 is good enough. Because here's the problem, right? So how do we say that the angle condition for an untethered point like this is... can you draw a line OH? Yeah, sure. So in order to get moving points to work, I think what you do is you intersect line DG with the point at infinity to get infinity 1. You intersect line CD with the point at infinity to get infinity 2, with the line at infinity to get another infinity point. And then you want infinity 1 to coincide with infinity 2 after a 90-degree rotation. So the first infinity point will have degree 2 plus 1 equals 3. The second infinity point will have degree 0 plus 2 equals 2. So if I'm not mistaken, at least naively, the bound is degree 5, is 5th degree. Thankfully, there are 6 points for which you can check it. If you check it for each of the 6 points on the, like, the 6 intersection points on the 9-point circle, that's good enough. But I do think you need 6. Can we talk about how infinity points sounds like one of those super ultimate places in fantasy books game? Yes! Moving points final boss! Thank you, Easy Math, for 10 bits, 1 hours. Yeah, we need the 2 infinity stones to go to the same place, you know? Yeah, so I think moving points would work that way, if you wanted to do it that way. And Zach's lemma, well, it'd help you a little bit. I don't think it'd help you, actually, because there's points where D equals G, yeah. Refund you 128? Sorry, I can't. The UI doesn't let me do this. CD and rotation of G by 90 degrees around D. The thing is, like, how do you define, I guess you can, but it's not clear to me what the degree of that map is, right? Like, you have a moving thing, and then you want to rotate it by 90 degrees. How does that work? I don't know. Oh, actually, here's a way that is a little, here's the way you can reduce the degree by 1, I think. What you do is you define G prime to be the rotation of G by 90 degrees around C. So that's actually still tethered. It lies on line AB. So like G prime is rotate C, G minus pi over 2. How do you input 90 degrees in this thing? Shoot. Did I fail to rotate by 90 degrees? God. Why doesn't this work? Ugh. Angle with given size. Jesus Christ. Wait, it just gave me the angle, it didn't give me the point. Help. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, come on. How do you rotate? This is so stupid. How does this not work? All I want to do is rotate. Is it because I have it in the wrong order? No. Okay, whatever. I give up. It doesn't look like it. I think it should. Pronoun statement should be true. Anyways, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to rotate like G by 90 degrees to get a point like G prime. I don't know why I can't. I don't know why it's not letting me. Is it just off screen? Oh, it's just off screen. How is it that far? It doesn't look that far. Anyways, okay, you can define G prime this way, and then G prime will lie on a fixed thing and move with degree 1, so the point at infinity that's intersected will also be a projective point. And you want it collinear with G and D. So now you can get it down to degree 4. You have a degree 1 point moving on infinity. This is degree 2, this is degree 1. Wait, sorry, no, this is wrong. Ignore what I said. You need to rotate D. Okay, so it's just this bad. Yeah, it's degree 5. You need to check it for 6 points if you want to use moving points. Why are we still using moving points? I don't know. I mean, it worked. Like, I think what I have is a complete solution. I mean, modulo edge cases. I need to actually check the edge cases, but all the edge cases, like the 6 cases where D coincides with a point on line AB, I think are all, they should all be like easy. D equals G here, altitude here. Yeah, D equals G here. Here it's clear. Here it's clear, the right angle's there. This is fine, the right angle's there. Yeah, that one's fine. That one's also fine, yeah. Yeah, I said degree 5. Yeah. Okay, let's see if we can find the syntactic solution. I don't see it though. I want more water. Why is this true? Do I wanna, so D is moving on the 9-point circle. I wanna like, I don't know. The points all kind of suck, not gonna lie. Huh, my music stopped. Why? Why? Give me back my music. Apparently team training. I don't know. Is projecting G onto BC and AC to get some cyclic quads useful? May we can try it. So we want to see if this circle is useful. Why OG anyways? Like OG is just like... How does O get involved in here? Am I supposed to extend line OG? We got 2 more intersection points. I don't know if those points are useful. It might be... I can't really tell. Yeah, good. Can I just write up the moving point solution? I really shouldn't, but it works. I just like don't see what to do with the point G. Like D, E, F are all fine, but like G just seems completely... Point G is really strange. I don't know what that's point supposed to do. Like, I don't know. Maybe I... Oh, I need a right angle as well. Like it's... If I solve it with both moving points and complex numbers, is that good enough for you all? What if I give 2 non-synthetic solutions? Because I don't see the... Help me out here, guys. Because I don't see what I'm supposed to do. Okay. Okay, I'll make you all the following deal, okay? I'm going to do the complex bash just for instructional value. If anyone can get any synthetic progress before I finish complex bashing, then I'll continue to try to find the solution synthetically. If you can't even get me a step, then I'm going to adjourn the problem. Sound good? Alright, let's do this. Okay. U plus V. Oh, here. I know what I'm going to do. We're going to define a phantom chord UV, and G will be the intersection of them. Where U plus V is equal to 0 because it's the diameter, and U times V is equal to A times F. Because of the... Is it that way? Yeah, A times F. I should have done the sign the other way. Okay. Minus BE. Okay, I can cancel a factor of B. Okay, so this is equal to 1 over C minus C. Let's clear the 2. 2CA plus B minus C minus E. So it's interesting that I only see A plus B and I don't see, like... Okay, something went wrong. That doesn't look like it's gonna... Is this supposed to factor? It might factor. Oh wow, it really does factor. Okay. So that denominator cancels out, and all that's left is C plus C over C minus C. Okay. Alright, so I didn't see anything useful show up in chat. I saw people talking about their grades at school though. That took less than 10 minutes, yeah. no, look at the terms. Like, there's nothing. I did a speed up where I used a trick where I did an imaginary chord UV. Like, the points that I didn't draw on the problem, it's like this point and this point. And said that, like... Hang on. Oh, really? Interesting. Okay. There's some... The fact that this thing is equal to this thing suggests to me that there's some spiral thing in the synthetic solution. It's saying that this angle is the angle I get between... Really? Which angle does that give? C minus C. So if I let, do I want C or E? Well, let's try C first. Yeah, there's a spiral. No, it points this way. This one points the wrong way. I want the other one? E prime? No, they're still inversely. Never mind. Well, actually, hang on. Close. Alright, I thought maybe it was on the same circle. Yeah, so DGE is similar to like C, ECE prime, but opposite orientations according to the complex bash. But yeah. Okay. I think we're done. And now just to write it up. This should be the complex structure should be pretty straightforward. How would it play in real world? Probably it wouldn't. Okay, let's do the write up. So we use three complex numbers with A, B, C, E as variables, and with chord UV being the diameter of O parallel to AF. And UV cap AB. Present two solutions. Yeah, Euclidean geometry is not applicable outside of contests. It is even more useless than the other fields of Olympiad math, which are only vaguely applicable in higher math. Like the other fields, like they kind of apply in higher math, but the geometry, Euclidean geometry basically doesn't. That's if you care about the content. If you care about other stuff, I want the GeoGebra. Like I've had the sentiment that, like, for example, one of the things of Olympiad Geo is that it is the field of Olympiad math that is the most like personal style. Where people will approach the same problem in a lot of different ways. And it's something, yeah, that's something that you can see really shine in Geo that doesn't show up in other subjects. So from a philosophical / aesthetic perspective, that is a thing that's nice about this field. Okay. Fix ABC, animate E on the circumcircle. Oh shoot, I don't even need these points X and Y, right? Like every problem can, yeah. Depending on how you define geo, yes, you can say that things are solved. In particular, Euclidean geo is, I forget the exact term, complete? In the sense that statements are just true or false. Yeah, I mean, obviously you can like write problems that would be classified as Euclidean geo on the IMO shortlist that are not inputted into a machine even in principle. But I think like the point is that like a large fraction of quote-unquote standard problems are completely automatable. So, A to A. No, what am I writing? I'm just to infinity to. Well, let's just call it line infinity. There. Oh, there's also point E prime that I don't need at that point. The point E, what do I say? Line DG, infinity equals DG cap which is degree L infinity. Shout out to what is the point of life from Taper. Yeah, this is LaTeX. This is for a typesetting document. It's used in math because it makes typing math easier. Let's be the which has degree 3. On the other hand, CDEC Three 0 equals 2, and it suffices to verify the result for 3 plus 2 plus 1 with rotation of infinity 1 to coincide with infinity 2. Okay, this can be done by letting D be the foot of the altitude and the midpoint of each of the 3 sides. Yeah, okay. Proof should be yeah, so if you were taking an exam, you have to write out these 6 cases. But I am not taking an exam, so I am not going to write it out. I'm gonna shrink the diagram because the diagram's pretty useless. Okay, that fills my Euclidean geo quota for today. Is UCMO there this year? I hope so. Oh shit, am I shout out? Math is hard from Namont 12, shout out. Yeah, normally I try to not do this kind of thing on stream, but I found a moving points and a complex solution before the synthetic one, so I don't know. Think of that what you will. But yeah, before any synthetic progress, I was like, now you have an idea? Okay, well, let's hear it. You get one shot. I finished writing up both solutions. Jeez, alright. Okay, add the foot. Okay, you want that on... I see. You want CGK, right? To pass through D. Where is my PhD field in? Number theory. Specifically... automorphic forms. But... I have barely started. Honestly, it's more accurate to say I haven't started. So I don't know very much right now. Good luck, thanks, yeah. Sorry, when I say you get one shot, I mean like Twitch chat gets one shot. Not each individual person gets one shot. Yeah, Enko KCD, right? To be KGD? Okay. Alright. I want to give chat a few minutes to see if you can get anything out of... you want AC and EH? So you want circle with diameter HC against line EH, right? Okay, circle, midpoint, B, A. So there are two intersections, but one of them's here. I don't know if that point does anything for you. That's the other intersection. BC and the two circles intersect. That's just the foot of the A altitude. No, because this is the 9-point circle, right? And this is a circle with diameter AC, so that's just the foot of the A altitude. Thunk. Can you allow the 384 reward? What is the 384 reward? Problem request or what? I'm confused. What do you want me to do? There's no mechanism for me to give you free channel points. If that's what you were trying to get. Can you add that top intersection? You on the top intersection? Alright. This guy. Probably shouldn't call I. Let's call L or something. No, but taper, like, I don't, the Twitch interface literally does not let me give you channel points back for highlighted messages. Like, I can't do it even if I wanted to. So, like, no, like, like, if you, for me to give you 512, you have to first spend 512. Right? Like, you have no request outstanding. Okay, never mind. Does this L point help? I don't know if it does. GD and LA. Are they? Oh, right, because it's... wait. Sure. Oh, yeah, GD is parallel to LA, I agree. So ALK... maybe I want the other foot, right? Oh, I shouldn't have called it L. I'm gonna call it X. Freaking... So essentially, we would like in this figure AX to be parallel to GD, right? But the thing is, the definition is pretty crappy, right? Because you define it as an intersection of a line with a circle, but there's two intersections. So the definition isn't even like... it's like an ambiguous definition, right? I have 5k. Yeah, so I feel like this is not the... if you want to use this point X, you should define it differently. If you define it as circle intersect line, you're going to have problems because you can't even disambiguate the two intersections. I think like an unambiguous definition would be like, I guess you can... you can say like define AX such that AX is on the circle in parallel and try to show cyclic or something. I don't know. Okay. Why are people so concerned about shadow points? Okay, I'm going on to a different problem now. I think we're not getting anywhere synthetically, and I have two. I don't know, cause I feel bad because we just kind of like complex bashed it, then used moving points, and then like don't have any clue how to do synthetic. But I don't see it. I don't think we're getting anywhere. So I gave my offer, and then people started talking about the grading school. Shout out to channel points from K Vedula. Alright. What are we doing next?